Welcome and aloha everyone. This is the Committee on Labor, Culture and the Arts. Today is Friday, April 9th, 2021. It is 3 p.m. And we are in conference room 225. Some housekeeping announcements. This meeting, including the audio and video of remote participants, is being streamed live on YouTube. You will find links to viewing options for all Senate meetings on the live and on-demand video page of the legislature's website. In the unlikely event that we have to abruptly end this hearing due to major technical difficulties, the committee will reconvene to discuss any outstanding business or to vote on Monday, April 12th at 3 p.m. in this room, 225. For those of you viewing us online, if you would like to submit testimony, you may do so on the legislative website until midnight tonight. Okay, with that, we'll proceed. We have one governor's message and 3 House concurrent resolutions on the agenda today for hearing. We'll begin with the governor's message 804. This is submitting for consideration and confirmation to the Hawai'i Sister State Committee gubernatorial nominee Eduardo Topenio Jr. for a term to expire June 30th, 2023. Okay, we have, I believe, testimony online from DBED. Mr. Ling, is he on?
I don't show him on.
Oh.
So just written.
Okay, so we have written testimony in support of Mr. Topenio. Okay, we'll proceed to House Concurrent Resolution 44. This is urging the United States President Joseph R. Biden Jr. and the Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation to hold the 2023 Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit in Honolulu, Hawaii. Okay, we have just written testimony, all in support, from the Hawaii Tourism Authority, from the Hawaii County Council, from the Hawaii Auto Dealers Association, and from Barber Service, an individual. Okay, with that, we will proceed to the next concurrent resolution. No, any questions? Senator Ihara, did you want to ask any questions on either one so far? Okay, sorry, I forgot to ask. Okay, we'll proceed to House Concurrent Resolution 104, House Draft 1. This is requesting the Director of Labor and Industrial Relations to convene a task force to study, design, and develop a paid family leave pilot program. Okay, we have 104. We have Hawaii Children's Action Network speaks. Nicole Wu. You don't see her, okay. Well, let's go with the Department of Labor and Industrial Relations.
Good afternoon, Chair Tanigawa, Vice Chair Ihara, and members of the Committee on Labor, Culture, and the Arts. Thank you for allowing us to testify today. We do stand on our written testimony with comments and are here for questions if you have any. Thank you.
Thank you. We also have written testimony from the Chamber of Commerce, from the Society for Human Resource Management Hawaii, and a number of others, probably 14 other testifiers, all in support. The 2 that I mentioned had comments.
Dennis Lynn has joined.
Okay, we'll go back to him after that. Um, Okay, questions from members? If not, the chair had a question for the department. I've submitted a proposed draft which would do a pilot program on Kauai, and it would be kind of related to the, it would be like sort of a TDI type program. I know that when we heard the Senate concurrent resolution, the department testified that, it'd be better if there was something more meaty. So I sat down with my staff and we came up with this idea of kind of a limited pilot program on Kauai, and it would be sort of TDI, structured like TDI, extension of TDI. And so, did you have any comments on that generally, or be willing to take a look at a pilot, kind of a task force to study this pilot program?
Yes, we are in receipt of that, Chair, and we have reviewed it, and it does look like it is something that we will be able to do. And we think it's a start in the right direction to move forward with the paid family leave program.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. Any questions from Senator Howard? You got any questions? No? Okay, we'll proceed to the next one, which is House Concurrent Resolution 169. This is requesting the Department of Labor and Industrial Relations to convene a working group to improve access to government services for immigrants and increase immigrant opportunities to make civic and economic contributions to the community. I guess we will have, Department, DLIR.
Yes, good afternoon again, Chair, Vice
Good
Chair,
afternoon.
members of the committee. We stand on our written testimony in support of this resolution, and we are here to answer any questions as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We have Catherine Chen for the Hawaii Coalition for Immigrant Rights. Catherine?
Thank you, Chair, Vice Chair, and committee members for this opportunity to testify on behalf of the Hawaii Coalition for Immigrant Rights. We support this resolution. Almost a fourth of Hawaii's working population is an immigrant, and DLIR and OCS are key agencies for immigrants. We support this resolution as an important step in our current chapter of moving forward for all of Hawaii, and thank you very much for this opportunity. We stand on our written comments.
Thank you, Ms. Chen. We also have Hawaii Friends of Civil Rights, Amy Agbayani.
Thank you very much, Chair. Hawaii Friends for Civil Rights strongly supports this resolution and take this opportunity to thank the legislature for establishing the Office of Community Service in 1985. And they did that by combining 4 different agencies, the Progressive Neighborhood Program, Office of Economic Opportunity, Refugee Resettlement Program, and the State Immigrant Services Center. So this was a way to consolidate these programs that were like anti-poverty programs. And we support this resolution because over the years, we have observed that there has not been sufficient focus on the immigrants and refugees, but we are very, very pleased with the current OCS team. They're doing a wonderful job. But we think that this resolution will be helpful because it will ask the Department of Labor and Industrial Relations and stakeholders to look at how to improve services for access to immigrants and bring back the OCS to address the legislative mandate to serve low-income people, immigrants, and refugees. So we thank the legislature for hearing it, and we support this resolution.
Thank you, Ms. Agbayani. We have 9 other written testimonies which are all in support of the resolution. Do you have any questions from members, Senator Ihara?
No.
Okay, in that case, I will, oh, sorry.
Leslie has joined for
Oh.
the Nicole Wu has joined for the paid family leave, issue 114.
Okay, why don't we go to,
So those are the final two.
okay, why don't we go to Nicole Wu for the Hawaii Children's Action Network Speaks. This is on the Resolution 104 on the task force for paid family leave.
Oh,
Nicole?
yeah, aloha. Thank you for letting me present this testimony. Sorry that I was late today.
No
Chair,
problem.
Vice Chair, and committee members. And yes, I'm just standing in our written testimony in support of this resolution. Thank you for hearing it for a paid family leave task force. It's certainly something that we need here in Hawaii. Thank you.
Hi, Nicole. Have you seen the proposed Senate draft? Okay.
Did you change it significantly?
Yes, we did.
submitted this-
Okay, so it's basically, it'll be a task force. The department indicated that they would be supportive. It would be sort of a TDI model, and it would be for the island of Kauai for private and public employees. So that's kind of what we thought that they should check into, because I guess when we heard the Senate concurrent resolution on the task force for paid family leave, I guess the department was saying, well, they still, it'll be kind of the same stuff. We've done this a couple of times already, and they really need some direction in terms of what type of model, what type of thing. And so we felt that the TDI model was probably our first step to take a look at what would happen. And so that's kind of what we're recommending that the task force do, and that they could, if they limited it to Kauai, they could do, I guess, private and public sectors and see how that would work out.
Yeah, I didn't see that draft yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's on the page, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Okay,
All righty, we'll send you a copy.
thank you.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you. And then we'll also proceed back to Governor's Message 804. This is for the Hawaii State Sister State Committee, Mr. Eduardo Topenio Jr. Let's see, we have DBED, Mr. Ling. You gotta unmute.
Go
Okay.
ahead, Chair. Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Sorry I'm late.
No problem.
DBED stands in strong support of Mr. Tupinio being serving on the Hawaii Sister State Committee. He's the Senate President's nominee for the committee. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I think that's all for the testimony. So we can recess the public hearing. We'll go into a breakout room and wait for Senator
We
Chang.
have Senator
Welcome back. This is the Committee on Labor, Culture, and Arts. This is our 3 p.m. Agenda. We have 1 governor's message and 3 House concurrent resolutions. We are in decision making, and so we've already heard all the testimony. So with regard to Governor's Message 804, this is submitting for consideration and confirmation to the Hawaii Sister State Committee. Gubernatorial nominee Eduardo Topenio Jr. for a term to expire June 30, 2023. Chair is going to recommend that we advise and consent. Is there any discussion? If not, take the vote. 804, advise and consent. Chair goes aye. Vice Chair? Ihara?
Let's see, wait. Aye.
Okay. Yeah. This is the Sister State Commission.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Senator Chang?
Aye.
Senator Keokalole is excused, and Senator Favela excused. Okay, so the recommendations adopted. House Concurrent Resolution 44. This is urging the United States President Joseph R. Biden Jr. and the Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation to hold the 2023 summit in Honolulu. Chair is going to recommend that we pass with amendments. We'll substitute the provisions in HCR 44 with our Senate Concurrent Resolution 236, Senate Draft 1. We'll amend distribution of the resolution to include the U.S. Secretary of State and Secretary of Treasury, and make other stylistic, technical, non-substantive amendments. Any discussion? If not, HCR 44 passed with amendments. Chair goes aye. Senator Ihara?
Aye.
Senator Chang?
Aye.
Senator Keokalole and Favela are excused. The recommendation is adopted. Okay, next is HCR 104 House Draft 1, requesting the Director of Labor and Industrial Relations to convene a task force to study, design, and develop a paid family leave pilot program. Okay, for this one, we made some amendments. We circulated the partial potential draft. And so we'd like to amend HCR 104. So the recommendation to pass with amendments will amend to have the paid family leave pilot program cover employers and employees in the county of Kauai. We'll amend to have the paid family leave pilot program modeled after and similar to the state's TDI program. We'll amend the task force composition to include the directors of the Department of Labor, Industrial Relations, Department of Human Resource Development, Budget and Finance, and Attorney General. We'll include the Mayor of Kauai, Mayor of County of Kauai, or designee. We'll have 2 representatives from public sector unions, 1 each appointed by the President and Speaker. 2 representatives from private sector unions, 1 each appointed by the President and Speaker. 2 representatives from TDI insurance carriers, appointed by the Governor. 2 representatives from the business organizations, 2 representatives from business organizations, 1 each appointed by the President and Speaker. And 2 representatives from small business, 1 of which shall be from Kauai, and 1 each appointed by the President and Speaker. Would make the DLIR Director the chairperson of the task force. Would amend to allow the task force to commence work upon appointment of a simple majority of its members, and make stylistic and technical non-substantive amendments for purposes of clarity and consistency. Do you have any discussion? If not, HCR 104 House Draft 1 passed with many amendments. Chair goes aye. Vice Chair Ihara?
Aye.
Senator Chang?
Aye.
Senator Keokalole and Favela are excused. Thank you. We will adopt this resolution. Okay, finally, House Concurrent Resolution 169, requesting the Department of Land and, Labor and Industrial Relations. Yeah, I guess my mask is kind of bumping up against my eyes, or blurs things out. To convene a working group to improve access to government services for immigrants and increase immigrant opportunities to make civic and economic contributions to the community. Chair is going to recommend we pass this as is. Any discussion? If not, HCR 169, passed unamended. Chair votes aye. Senator Ihara?
Aye.
Senator Chang?
Aye.
Senator Keokalole and Favela are excused. The recommendation is adopted. I believe that's all we have for today. I want to thank my 2 members for hanging in on a Friday. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. We'll recess.